So now, how do I write the system of linear equations when the graph is already provided? So in this graph, we know we have two inequalities because we have two lines. So let's first start with our dashed line. And I'm going to highlight, that is going to be our blue line. And then our solid line is going to be our orange. Okay. So let's look first at our blue line. The very first thing I want to label is my y-intercept. So where does it cross the y-axis? And if you look, it actually crosses at 0, 2. Okay. And now I need to find the slope. Well, I know I have a positive slope because my line is going up. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little positive by my slope. And I need to find another pretty point, which I like to call, it's where we have whole numbers. Okay, and I'm going to go to the right of this. So this pretty point is at 2, 3. So when I go to do the slope, I have to rise up 1 and run over 2. So my slope is actually 1 over 2, or just 1/2. Okay. Now to figure out my sign, I have a dashed line, which means I don't have an equal to. And if you look at my shading is above that blue line. So that means I have a sign that is greater than. So it's just a greater than sign. Now I can put everything together. I can start by going y is greater than 1/2 x plus 2. Because remember, we want it in the form of my slope-intercept form. And it could be any of my symbols, right? So my first inequality is y is greater than 1/2 x plus 2. Now for my second inequality. First thing I need to label is my y-intercept, and in this line, it crosses at 0, -3. For my slope, I know I have a negative slope, because if you look, my line is going down, so I'm going to go ahead and put a negative sign. And I need a pretty point to the right of it, so I'm going to choose this one down here at 1, -5. So if I do rise over run, I'm actually going down 2, so that's -2, and run 1. So my slope is actually -2 over 1. Now for my sign, it is a solid line, so I know I have an equal to. And if I look at where it's shading, it's actually shading above my line. So it's going to be a greater than or equal to sign. So now when I go to write my inequality, I have y is greater than or equal to -2x minus 3. And if I look there, for point A, they want a solution, and for point B, they want not a solution. So I would say a solution would be 0, 4, and not a solution could be 3, 1. So there is how you write your systems of linear inequalities when the graph is provided and you need the actual inequality. So what I want you guys to do is continue on this learning path and go ahead and try the U-Try and fill it in through its learning.